We are continuing with the similarity of triangles. Here the question is, in the given figure, medians AD, okay, AD and BE. So that means this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Means BE and AD are medians. So then this point is G. G is called the centroid because the point where the medians meet is called the centroid. Right? Okay. Now he wants us to prove that EF is equal to FC. In other words, F is the midpoint of EC. And secondly, he wants us to prove that AG is to GD is equal to 2:1. The ratio between this and this is 2:1. Okay. So for proving the first part, if we take the triangle EBC and FDC and prove them similar, because this side is parallel to this side, it is given. So let's take these two triangles. We'll write in triangles EBC and FDC and FDC, angle C is common, right? Angle C is equal to angle C. Why? Common in both the triangles. And angle CFD is equal to angle CEB, corresponding angles, right? Because these two lines are parallel, so these two angles will be same, corresponding angles. So I can write angle CFD is equal to angle CEB, reason corresponding angles. So does that mean these two triangles are similar now? So therefore triangle EBC is similar to triangle FDC by AA axiom. Fine. Now, what does it prove? How does it help us? When two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are proportional to each other. So let's set the proportionality. We can say, therefore, EB upon FD is equal to BC upon DC is equal to EC upon FC. Right? Okay. So EF and FC. Okay. So we will use BD and DC because we know that D is the midpoint. So this is 1:1. Right? So we will take EB, EC by FC and BC by DC. Okay. So how much is my BC now? Let me first take BC by DC is equal to EC upon FC. Right? Now BC is 1 plus 1, that is 2. And my DC is 1 equal to EC upon FC. Fine. If I cross multiply, I will get 2FC equal to EC. Right? Now let's come back here. He's saying 2FC is equal to EC. Does that mean F is the midpoint of EC? Right? So which implies F is the midpoint of EC. Therefore, FE is equal to FC. That was FE is equal to FC. That was our first part. Right? Now for the second part, we can directly write that, as we have discussed, that G is the centroid. So I will write G is the centroid of the triangle. Why? Because here the median BE and AD meets. Right? Always remember, centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. You can directly write that. Since G is the centroid of triangle ABC, therefore AG is to GD is equal to 2:1. Reason, centroid divides the median in the ratio 2:1. Fine? Okay. Now, next one. In the next question, a figure is given to us. Here, DE is parallel to BC. That is given. And he's also given us that BD is equal to DC. That means this side is equal to this side. We have to prove that DE bisects angle ADC. That means this angle is equal to this angle, right? After that, the measurements are given and we have to find CE, right? And also we have to find the ratio AD is to DB. Fine? Okay. Now, since DE is parallel to BC, so we will write this. Since DE is parallel to BC, so can we apply BPT here? Yes. So AD upon DB is equal to AE upon EC. Right? Fine. Now, he has given us, I'll write this as AD upon, in place of BD, if I write DC, because it is given that BD is equal to DC, I will write DC is equal to AE upon EC, right? Reason, because BD is equal to DC and that is given, right? Now, look at this. When AD upon DC is equal to AE upon EC, we have done this theorem, then DE bisects angle D, right? So, therefore, you can say that angle, or you can say that DE divides let's write it, D divides CA in the ratio of other two sides. D divides, right, CA in the ratio of other two sides, right? So at that time what happens? Hence it bisects angle ADC. So you have proved the first part, right? Now for the second part, the data is given to us. AD is given 4.5 centimeters. This is 4.5. A is given 3.9 centimeters. DC is given 7.5 centimeters. Does that mean DB is also 7.5 centimeters? He wants us to calculate CE. This we have to calculate, right? So now we will write AD is 4.5. BD is equal to DC is equal to 7.5. AE is 3.9 and EC we have to calculate. Now we will use this only. So this one, first one. So we will get AD is 4.5 upon 7.5 is equal to 3.9 upon EC, right? So decimal and decimal will go. So 5 nines are, 5 ones are, 5 fives are, 3 threes are, 3 fives are, right? And then cross multiply. 3 EC is equal to 5 into 3.9. So your EC is equal to 5 into 3.9 upon 3. 3 ones are, 3 threes are. So your EC is equal to 5 threes are 15. 5 ones are 5 and 1, 6.5 centimeters. You have calculated C. Now he wants you to calculate the ratio of AD is to DB, which you have already calculated 3 by 5. So AD upon DB is equal to 4.5 upon 7.5. This and this will go. So 15 threes are, 15 fives are. So your AD by DB, sorry, if he has asked you to write this in ratio, you should always do that. So is equal to 3:5.